The abyss invades reality, heralding the world's end. Humanity enters an era of universal job change, with monsters running rampant. Only by becoming a job changer, leveling up and growing stronger, can one lead humanity to shatter the darkness. This is a world of universal job change, overrun by monsters, under the protection of professional mages and swordsmen. Survival is uncertain, but Guchun the Transmigrator will awaken as the human sovereign, leading China's heroic souls to benefit this world. When the Abyss Demon God descends, standing behind me are LV among men, and Overlord Xiangyu, and the first emperor of all ages.
I hope you can all become the glory of our #1 high school. Look, the one with a 0.001% job change chance. The perennial volunteer is here too.
What's the difference from zero? Wasting a spot.
Years of effort for today. Even if it's just a 1 in 10,000 chance.
Oh my god. 2 rare jobs. #1 high is taking off this year. What a brutal contrast. That perennial bottom feeder. He'll probably cry in a moment. Guchin from class 2. Ha ha ha. Get lost. Don't waste our time watching real geniuses. Impossible. The ritual wasn't wrong. It's really jobless. Ha ha ha. The first jobless trash in history. Get down. The disgrace of #1 high.
Failed? No. This power surging in my veins. What is it?
Li Fei, you're amazing.
No, not as amazing as you say. From now on, we live in different worlds. Ah, celestial anomalies. This is impossible. What is this? The 9-5 Supreme. What is that? A hidden job? Wasn't he the 0.001% trash? Impossible. Oh, Guchin, my classmate. Quick! Show us your ability.
The 9-5 Supreme. My human sovereign system is finally activated. Summon.
Hey! He actually summoned an ancient general. Your humble servant, Elvibu, answers the summons. At your command, my lord. Goo, classmate. What is this?
My subordinate, LV.
My insight skill was rebuffed. A level 1 summon. How can it have such terrifying mental power?
With a single thought from Guchin, a status panel only he could see quietly unfurled. A freshly changed Swordmaster, all stats barely 50. LV level 1, all 4 stats breaking 600. Absolute dominance. Withdraw.
I almost peed my pants. This is a real hidden profession. Guchin is the one and only true god of our first high. Good, very good, student Guchin. You're not just the pride of First High, you're the hope of our entire city. The job transfer ceremony is successfully concluded. In 10 days, the school will begin. The selection exam to resist the demon race. We hope all examinees will give it their all.
Resist the demon race. Selection exam. LV. This is just our beginning.
No matter how powerful the summons are, resisting the demon race depends on overall strength.
So?
I'll show you what a true professional really is.
Then let strength do the talking.
Hey, isn't this the pride of First High? Why are you standing alone? Where are your subordinates? So what if it's a hidden profession? Resisting the demon race requires real skill. Hope you don't get eliminated in the first round, Supreme Ruler. No historical data to reference, a profession too reliant on summons. Has a very low ceiling.
As soon as he stepped in, Guchan was surrounded by giant scorpions. He tried using the imperial might skill, and invisible pressure radiated outward from him.
What's he doing? So weak.
Indeed, the effect of imperial might comes from absolute soul suppression. The higher the level, the stronger the effect. How dare you?
This general arrives late.
It's time to show them what true peerlessness is.
Damn, one hit, instant kill.
Too strong, too brutal.
Well done. After the brutal selection, only a dozen or so elite examinees reached the final trial ground. Before them, the Gargoyle King spread its sky-blocking wings. This is the final test of the selection.
Those who stand here are the future. Backbone against the demon race. As long as we pass this, we can truly step onto the battlefield. Holy Sword Slash. Frozen Domain. Impossible. This is way beyond our level. Retreat. Retreat now. This is a disaster class monster. Help! We don't want to die here. Overestimating yourself. You want to die? We're too low level. We're no match. Especially you, Guchan. Even if you can summon warriors, it's useless now.
Cowards, can you stop blocking the way? Imperial might kneel.
Golden light actually wove into a huge dragon silhouette in the air.
Where is the flying general?
I am here.
Where is the Han general?
I, Huizibing, am here by imperial decree to suppress the rebellion. Han's dragon cavalry, follow me to crush the enemy.
As the golden light faded, Guchan stood with his hands behind his back. Two generals stood guard behind him.
Twin summons? This is impossible. How good? He can summon multiple legendary generals at once. So this is his true power. The Supreme Sovereign, this is the power to rewrite history.
Report this immediately.
This is just the beginning. So the Supreme Sovereign can advance further. General Hua at the second stage is indeed much stronger.
Finally found you, Supreme Sovereign.
Who are you?
The time is not yet ripe. When it comes, you will know.
Hey, wait. At least explain properly.
Ah, Guchan. Not only did he break the historical record of #1 high school, he created a miracle for the entire South Mountain City. The day the demon race arrives is getting closer. The future of protecting China rests on you.
I heard your school produced a once-in-a-century prodigy. Our Long family has been waiting for the Supreme Sovereign for 300 years. I am Long Lingyue, the guardian of the Long family in this era. We finally found you, Guchan.
Compared to some lousy university, I'd rather stick with this beautiful sister. Oof.
So the token really is with you. For 300 years. We've been searching for the guardian of the token.
What's so special about this token?
Of course. Only the savior capable of opposing the demon realm can wield the power contained within the token. In 3 days, the Abyss Rift will open. By then, you must act as the Supreme Sovereign to save this world.
Save the world? Stop joking around. What kind of awakening is this? A profession shouldn't be life-threatening. Forget it. I just want to live a simple life. I can't handle the pressure. I'd collapse.
With great power comes great responsibility. The rift will bring monsters into this world. You must join us in resisting them. And let me witness the divine power of the Supreme Sovereign.
What's in it for me?
As the savior, you deserve everything this world has to offer.
Not bad. Maybe I can really make it big.
It's time. It's up to you now, little brother.
LVbu Huizibing. Protect the citizens. Bingzhou Iron Cavalry Dragon Cavalry. This is a demon god-level monster.
Guchan must summon that one. Only the Overlord of Western Shu can fight it.
A few $100 a month, and you want me to risk my life?
Follow my lead. Strength to lift a cauldron, aura to overwhelm thousands, the overlord of Western Shu. Xiangyu.
Xianyu descends.
In these chaotic times, who dares summon me?
My power. I can actually summon the overlord of Western Shu.
Ha ha ha, exhilarating. Now this is worthy of a fight with me.
Guchen, our minds are one.
And a new skill.
This is just the beginning. I can feel it. The Abyss Lord is about to awaken. When that time comes, I fear.
Didn't expect me to be this badass. Don't worry, I've got this. No matter how many monsters come, it's just a walk in the park.
You didn't disappoint me, but the throne of the Supreme Ruler will soon be mine. The power the Long family has guarded for 300 years will ultimately belong to me.
This is the sacred land guarded by the Long family for generations. Look at those 9 divine statues, each corresponding to one of the 9 legendary generals of Huaxia. Only the Supreme Ruler can awaken their slumbering power.
Langway, how dare you bring outsiders into the sacred land? This kid is really the Supreme Ruler?
He can summon the generals. I saw it with my own eyes.
The Long family guards the true legacy of Huaxia. Not just any random summon can pretend to be a divine general. The Supreme Ruler, the resonance of the 9 generals, if it cannot be triggered. You know the consequences of trespassing into the Forbidden Land.
If you don't believe it, go be the savior yourselves. Honestly, I don't even want to do it.
Don't be rude.
Why is there always someone who refuses to believe? Fine, let me show you.
This is the resonance of the 9 generals. No one has achieved this in 300 years.
See? He's the one we've been waiting for.
You killed my brother. Damn it, didn't expect the monster to come this fast.
Guchen, this is the perfect time to show the elders your true power.
Heroic souls of Huaxia, follow me to slay the demons. Generals of Shu, where are you?
One is here. Who dares harm my lord?
This is the martial saint of the mortal world.
Even if the martial saint descends, he can't save you.
The sky is actually torn in half. No, wait.
My lord, be careful. This foe's strength far exceeds our expectations. Mere mortals dare to defy a god? Let me show you the true power of destruction.
We have no choice but to fight with everything we've got. LVbu Huitzubing. Xiangyu, follow General Guan into battle.
I obey your command. Pathetic. Let me show you what an insurmountable gap in power looks like.
Guchen, hurry. He's draining the life force of this world.
My lord, I have no face to return to my homeland. The entire dragon cavalry has been annihilated.
We must find a way to turn the tide.
My lord, run! I'll hold them off even if it costs my life.
Is there really no way out?
There's one last option. Use my Long family bloodline to awaken our progenitor, the true dragon who once swept across the land and unified the world.
Then hurry up.
But forcibly breaking through will risk your life.
Who cares? We'll die now if we don't.
Feudal. This world shall return to nothingness.
No, it's not over yet.
Time stands still, and imperial majesty manifests. Yes, the historical records. When Emperor Qin Shi Huang toured, all beings yielded, and space-time made way. Now, he is truly about to awaken. It's the ancestral dragon, his aura. If his majesty arrives, no god or demon would dare disobey. Ha ha ha. Could it be that mortal emperor who made even the gods fear to look east? But wasn't he already?
Qin Shi Huang Ingzheng, the first emperor of eternity, returning to the mortal world, wielding imperial might to save it. A golden pillar of light pierces heaven and earth. Ingzheng's form solidifies completely. The 12 jade beads his crown sway slightly, where his gaze falls. Time itself seems to freeze, and all things bow.
This is the power of temporal law. Begone. His word is law, his majesty unyielding, just as the histories recorded. Impossible. How can such an existence be in this world? Have we permitted you to leave? No! We welcome the ancestral dragon. His majesty's divine might protects Huaxia. Your bloodline has already awakened. Dark undercurrents stir in this world. Your enemies are no mere trifles. The outsiders are watching, the barriers are thinning. You must gather the 9 cauldrons swiftly. Only by truly wielding the authority of the human emperor can you gain the power to protect this realm.
Gather the 9 cauldrons, no matter who the enemies from beyond are. Since I've chosen this path, I'll see it through.
Your Majesty, the entire Long family stands ready to follow your orders. May you swiftly unite the 9 generals to face the coming calamity.
First, tend to the wounded and restore this place. The details can wait until she wakes. The ancestral dragon has descended. The strong foe is slain. But the warning left by Ingzheng has shown Guqin an even harder path. The mission of the human emperor has only just begun. News of the Abyss Lord's defeat spread like a storm across the globe, bringing not just cheers of survival, but also the attention of various factions. The next day, a highly advanced airship bearing the emblem of the Empire's High Council hovered above the city.
Mr. Guqin, in recognition of your outstanding contributions, in repelling the Abyss invasion, we hereby grant you the title of Empire's Hero, and offer you the highest level of resource support. But this requires you to come to the capital, and cooperate fully with our research.
The Council is not united, especially the radicals, who have long sought to control and replicate so-called divine power. Going there might make you a caged bird.
Innocence invites envy. Your power is not for their eyes.
I appreciate the Council's favor, but my power is still unstable, and my companions are not yet healed. Now is not the time for such a journey. Let's discuss joining later.
Mr. Guqin, the Council's patience is not infinite. I hope you won't regret today's decision.
By refusing him, you've slapped the radicals in the face. They won't let this go.
I know, but if I go, my life won't be my own. Emperor Ingzheng was right. Innocence invites envy. Better to grow strong than live under another's roof.
The Long family will support you fully. The 9 general statues in the secret realm might be the key to your rapid growth.
Tomorrow, we'll enter the realm again. I want to see what power the 9 generals united can truly wield. As night deepened, shadowy figures moved under the cover of darkness, slipping silently into the hotel's upper floors. Their movements were soundless. Their auras cold and formidable, clearly well-trained.
Target confirmed. Commence elimination.
They're here, and in numbers. Strong, too.
Is this the Council's doing, or another faction?
Whoever it is, if they dare come, they'd better be ready to stay. In a late-night hotel suite, a sudden killing intent emerges. Several assassins clad in the latest optical stealth scale armor. Tearing off their disguises, they launch deadly assaults from every tricky angle.
Careful, it's the Council's assassination squad.
Just as the energy blades are about to touch his body, the dormant Emperor's power within Guqin finally awakens completely, displaying might beyond reason. Imperial might. Suppress. An invisible force field erupts from him, expanding violently, enveloping the entire suite in a unique domain. All intruders' movements instantly become unbearably sluggish.
How is this possible? Intel said he was just a summoner.
The lead assassin leader realizes in horror that his S-rank strength is utterly powerless under this overwhelming pressure, like a helpless infant. Is this all you gotta test me? Guchin points his fingers like a sword. A condensed golden sword aura gathers at his fingertips, radiating a heart-stopping, oppressive aura. The sword aura's momentum carries the assassin leader flying, nailing him firmly to the load-bearing wall behind. I'll spare your life. Take a message back to the council. The surviving assassins watch in terror, completely losing their will to fight. If they reach out again, I won't mind personally visiting the council to prune them. The surviving assassins flee in panic like pardoned criminals, not even daring to rescue their leader.
Are you okay? What was that just now?
Long Lingwei stares at Guchin in shock, sensing the new level of power surging within him. So this is the true face of the Emperor's power. Though brief, this battle marks Guchin's true beginning in mastering his own power.
The council sent assassins so quickly. They must be truly desperate.
Long Lingwei realizes Guchin's growth speed has exceeded everyone's expectations, including those hidden in the shadows. Starting tomorrow, we must intensify training. Since they're this impatient, we won't disappoint them. Tonight, the Emperor's might, for the first time through Guchin's own power, shocked all hidden watchers and heralds the prologue of a new era.
The Long family will fully support you.
To prepare for the extraterrestrial threats mentioned by the first Emperor, the Imperial Council initiates the Stellar Combat Tournament, ostensibly for exchange, actually to probe the younger generation's true capabilities.
This tournament is unusual. The council wants to assess everyone's strength, including you.
When Guchin made his entrance accompanied by Long Lingwei, the entire venue erupted in commotion, countless gazes, fixated on this newly ascended human emperor.
Look! That's Guchin, the one who summoned ancient generals.
Across the arena, several renowned prodigies turned their eyes to Guchin. Expressions varied.
Just a lucky guy relying on summons.
From the Kunlun Void, a youth in green robes carrying an ancient sword snorted, sword energy swirling at his fingertips.
Without those generals protecting him, he wouldn't even qualify to stand here. Eastern summoning arts? Let's see what they're made of.
The preliminaries soon began. Li Fei and Dai Bai fought fiercely for team glory, steadily climbing the rankings.
My apologies. Ice Seal Barrier, activate.
Dai Bai unleashed ice magic, turning the entire arena into a frozen world. Meanwhile, Guchin remained seated in the rest area, oblivious to the surrounding noise, as if waiting for something.
Why hasn't he made a move yet? Is he scared?
Some impatient challengers stepped forward, but Guchin deftly evaded them, with effortless grace.
How is this possible?
As the matches progressed, true powerhouses began to emerge. The atmosphere in the arena grew increasingly tense. On the high platform, several council representatives exchanged meaningful glances, secretly noting each contestant's performance.
This young man is unfathomable. He requires close observation.
As the sun set, the preliminaries concluded. The real showdown between the strongest was about to begin. Tomorrow, it's time to stretch my limbs.
The real show is just starting.
The Starry Sky tournament reached its climax with the team melee, unfolding in an isolated space, a simulated ancient battlefield, filled with desolate and murderous energy.
Watch out. Murong Shui and Li Xiaoyao have allied. They're coming for us.
Guchin's team was quickly caught in joint assault by Murong Shui and Li Xiaoyao. Frost sword energy and Taoist spells wove a deadly net.
Their teamwork is too strong.
Just as the battle reached a critical moment, the battlefield's core trembled. An overwhelming battle intent surged into the sky.
What's this? Is the space collapsing?
Under the astonished gazes of the crowd, a hazy yet majestic phantom slowly materialized amidst the battle aura.
Kid, if you can survive 3 strikes from this king, the banner is yours.
The crowd erupted in uproar as everyone recognized. This was the legendary overlord of Western Shu. No one expected him to appear here.
The overlord's battle spirit is not something mortals can challenge. Guchin is done for.
Just as everyone thought Guchin would refuse, he laughed heartily and stepped forward, saying, "Why not?" Guchin's blood and chi roared within him. For the first time, the power of the human emperor operated at full capacity, forming a solid golden battle armor on his body. The first strike numbed Guchin's arms. The second strike displaced his internal organs, The third strike even made him spit blood.
Guchen,
The Overlord's battle spirit withdrew his halberd and stood tall, letting out a sky-shaking roar.
You've got guts. This wisp of battle intent is yours now.
The moment the battle intent merged, Guchun's physical strength skyrocketed. His aura became even more profound and overwhelming.
He actually survived the Overlord's 3 strikes.
Under the awed gazes of the crowd, Guchun reached out and took the War God banner. The Overlord's battle spirit dissipated with satisfaction. This gift pleases me. After merging with the Overlord's battle intent, Guchun felt an overwhelming surge of power. Wherever his gaze fell, no one dared to meet his eyes.
This pressure.
Guchun ignored the crowd, walking straight toward the floating War God banner. Wherever he passed, the crowd automatically parted ways. This is the aura of the 9 cauldrons. The moment he grasped the banner, the battle intent within Guchun's heart resonated with the power of angel in his mind, creating a mysterious sensation pointing southeast. The 9 cauldrons. As Guchun claimed the championship, generous rewards poured in. Yet what he cared about most was that mysterious sensation.
Congratulations, Mr. Gu, on your victory. Would you honor us by attending the celebration banquet?
As the tournament concluded, various factions reevaluated Guchun, raising their estimations once more. However, he made an unexpected decision to set off immediately toward the southeast. Along the way, Long Lingwei recalled records from her family's ancient texts, her expression growing increasingly grave.
according to ancient family texts, the emergence of each of the 9 provinces' cauldrons triggers a frenzied counterattack from the abyss.
This revelation made the entire team realize this mission is far more dangerous than they imagined.
Forget the counterattack. We're with you on this journey.
As the group hurried on their way, a strange mutation had already begun deep in the mountains to the southeast.
The 9 provinces' cauldrons must be destroyed.
Guchun sensed the distant energy fluctuations and quickened his pace. No time for a slow walk. We move at full speed. Following the resonance of the cauldrons, Guchun and his party ventured deep into the god-slaying mountain range. This ancient land has fragile space. The closer they got to their goal, the stronger the demons they encountered became.
The spatial rifts here are getting denser.
It seems we're on the right path. Everyone, stay alert. The fiends here are no joke. Sure enough, soon after, they were ambushed by intelligent, high-ranking demons, leading the attack.
Human Emperor, this is where you meet your end. Protect the mage. Die by. Prepare the frostbind spell.
Amid the fierce battle, Li Fei, shielding the spell-casting Dai-Bai, was wounded by a sharp claw.
Seeing his close friend injured.
Unlocked Dai-Bai's linkage, his eye's magic underwent a strange mutation, gaining the power to freeze souls.
You will all die.
Well done, Hua Tsubing. Break their formation with me. Guchun summoned Hua Tsubing's iron cavalry to charge, instantly tearing through the demon ranks.
Dragon Sworn Lancers of Han, follow me and crush the enemy.
After breaking through, the group found the G Province Cauldron, in a deep valley cavern, surrounded by magma.
This is one of the 9 provinces' cauldrons, the G Province Cauldron.
But the moment Guchun touched it, a sinister psychic shock stabbed into his mind.
Human Emperor, found you at last.
Who's there?
I am an abyssal evil god. Your existence will end in nothingness.
Guchun, what's wrong?
Guchun endured the psychic assault. The human emperor's power resonated with the cauldron, temporarily blocking the evil god's corruption. It's an abyssal evil god. He was waiting for us.
We've walked into a trap.
Simultaneously, the demonic energy outside the cavern suddenly grew much thicker. Clearly, the evil god is gathering more power.
My lord, I am willing to lead the Iron Cavalry to carve a path of blood for you.
No, since we're here, we must take this cauldron with us. Everyone, prepare for a fight to the death. The evil god's mental assault was shattered by Ying Zhang's cold snort. Guchun seized a moment to fully refine the Jizhou cauldron.
This is the power of national fortune, bearing the weight of mountains and rivers.
The moment the refinement succeeded, Guchun felt a profound connection between himself and the land beneath his feet. So this is the power of national fortune. Guchun attempted to harness the power of national fortune to heal Li Fei's wounds, which visibly healed before their eyes.
Incredible. I feel even stronger than before the injury. Now we can fight side by side again.
Just as everyone rejoiced, the cavern suddenly shook violently. The evil god was thoroughly enraged.
Insignificant ants stealing the fortune of heaven and earth. Face the judgment of the abyss.
This monster's energy fluctuations far surpass those of the previous abyss lords.
My lord, let me lead the Iron Cavalry to test his strength first.
No need. This monster is perfect to test the power of national fortune. Everyone, hold a line for me. Watch how I subdue this beast.
Be careful, his aura is very unusual. Should I create an ice wall for cover?
No need. Today I'll show you. The might of a human emperor. Guqin took a step forward, his body radiating a brilliant yellow light, resonating with the entire cavern's ley line energy.
Die!
Perfect timing. With Guqin's shout, a wall of earth engraved with mountain and river patterns suddenly rose from the ground ahead.
Impossible. You just refined the Jizhou cauldron.
There's more to surprise you. Guqin formed another seal, causing the ceiling to tremble violently as countless boulders, wrapped in earth and yellow light, came crashing down.
Careful. He's absorbing demonic energy from the ley lines.
The stitched monster frantically absorbed the demonic energy seeping from the ground, its body swelling several times larger. It's time to get serious. The stitched abomination, after absorbing demonic energy, grew massively, its foul stench nauseating, nearly filling the entire cavern.
9 Dragons Protection Array, activate.
The defensive formation set by Long Lingwa dimmed and shattered the moment it touched the abomination.
Meteor Sword Rain, Extreme Cold Storm.
Li Fei's sword energy and Dai Bai's ice magic hit the demon, but only left shallow marks on its surface.
Ants dare to provoke the abyss?
Are you done with your nonsense? Guqin combined the power of national fortune with his own imperial pressure perfectly and took a step forward. Imperial might like a prison, mountains and rivers suppressed demons. Before the words faded, the entire cave seemed to come alive. The surrounding walls emitted a heavy yellow light. An invisible gravity field instantly descended.
He turned the entire space into his domain.
Wow, this is the true power of national fortune. So strong.
Guqin raised his hand and pressed down, stirring the power of the earth veins. The ground beneath the demon suddenly collapsed. Scorching magma gushed upward.
Impossible. How can you control such power?
You hiding coward. Next time I'll come for your true form. As the demon was completely purified, the demonic energy in the cave gradually dissipated, leaving only pure national fortune energy circulating in the air. Just as everyone took a brief rest, deep in the cave, a strange resonance suddenly echoed, seemingly resonating with the Jizhou Ding. This is guiding us to the next cauldron's location. A new journey is about to begin, and in the abyss, some even older evil gods, due to this failure, are paying more attention to this new emperor.
Emperor's 9 cauldrons. We'll meet again soon.
The news of Guqin returning with the Jizhou Ding quickly caused a stir among the empire's top brass. A secret internal meeting was convened to discuss how to treat this new emperor, leading to serious disagreements.
The Emperor's awakening is heaven's will. We should fully support his growth. Such uncontrollable power is too dangerous. I propose we detain Guqin immediately and thoroughly study the source of his power.
After intense debate, the council decided to hold a hearing, demanding Guqin explain publicly the origins of the Jizhou Ding and his power.
Please truthfully disclose where these extraordinary powers come from.
The original inquiry quickly turned into an aggressive interrogation. Most Wosi and others' questions grew sharper.
Do you have any connection with the Abyss forces? Does this power come from another world?
Elder Moswosi, watch your tone. Guqin just repelled a powerful abyss enemy for humanity.
Is this how you treat humanity's benefactors?
No matter. Faced with countless accusations, Guqin calmly stood up. A faint glow began to swirl around him. My power stems from the bloodline of Huaxia and the fortune of mankind. This is not something the council can bestow, nor is it something the council can take away.
This is the resonance of the land. He truly is the chosen one. Are you defying the council?
I'm merely stating the truth. The fortune of mankind has never acquired anyone's approval. In Guqin's consciousness, Yingjing rarely expressed approval.
Not bad. You're starting to show the bearing of a true human emperor.
If there's nothing else, we'll take our leave.
We must continue our search for the other 9 cauldrons.
After all, some people can't be relied upon. We must protect humanity ourselves.
With those words, Guqin turned and left. Long Yue and Li Fei followed closely behind, leaving the stunned council members behind.
If he cannot be of use to us, then don't blame me for taking extreme measures.
The next cauldron is in the north. We depart tomorrow.
The power you displayed in the council earlier.
That was just the tip of the iceberg of the nation's fortune. Only by gathering all 9 cauldrons can we unleash its true might.
Now I finally understand why. The Abyssal Force is trying to stop us.
The trio's figures gradually faded into the distance. Behind the windows atop the council building, Mojuo's was watching them coldly.
Inform the Abyssal Church. Tell them I accept their terms.
A conspiracy targeting Guchen was quietly unfolding in the shadows. Guchen's firm stance in the council shocked the conservatives, but also enraged the radicals. Elder Mojuos arrived overnight at the council's underground secret laboratory.
Elder, the Divine Abomination Project is ready. Activate it. If he won't serve us, then let him witness the council's true power.
Meanwhile, deep in the northern mountains, the shadowy forces from before were attempting to forcibly break the seal on the 9 cauldrons.
Hurry! We must obtain the Angel Cauldron before the human emperor arrives.
But their forced breach triggered the seal's backlash. The entire mountain range began to tremble violently.
Retreat! The seal is stronger than anticipated.
Guchen, far away thousands of miles, suddenly felt a palpitation. The national fortune power transmitted intense fluctuations. Not good. Something happened in the north.
You felt it too?
Set off immediately. The seal has been triggered. Guchen and his team rushed north overnight. Finally, at dawn, they arrived at the scene.
Such strong energy residue. This isn't the aura of the abyss, nor is it human power. This is a never-before-seen energy fluctuation.
They actually know how to use ancient forbidden magic.
The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. Besides the abyss and the council, there's a third force, coveting the 9 cauldrons. Back at the dormitory, as everyone was investigating, a deafening roar suddenly came from afar. What kind of monster is this?
It carries both the abyss and human auras simultaneously.
It seems. The council can't wait to make their move. Just as Guchen prepared to fight, on the distant mountaintop, several shadowy figures watched silently.
Let them fight until both sides are exhausted. The 9 cauldrons will ultimately be ours.
While Guchen was tracking clues about the mysterious shadow force, the family jade pendant in Long Linue's embrace suddenly emitted a blinding red light.
This is the family's highest level distress signal. The Yongzhou Cauldron is in trouble.
Use the spatial teleportation scroll immediately. Li Fei, Dai Bai, prepare for battle. As everyone passed through the portal, what greeted their eyes was the devastated Long family manor.
Miss, save the Yongzhou Cauldron quickly.
At the core of the secret realm, a group of black-robed figures were besieging the last protective barrier. Inside the Yongzhou cauldrons, light was dimming.
That's the Void Cube. They actually found this forbidden artifact.
Stop! The black-robed leader sensed the Emperor's aura from Guchen and slowly turned around. The gaze beneath the mask was cold as frost.
Emperor, we've been waiting for you.
So you're the shadow force that's been secretly watching all along?
Watching? No, we're just reclaiming what rightfully belongs to us.
Guchen, the barrier won't last another 15 minutes.
I'll go destroy that cube.
Guchen senses the distress signal from the Yongzhou ding within the barrier. The power of national fortune within him begins to boil. You protect the barrier. I'll deal with him.
Just you, a newly awakened human emperor?
Watch out. That's void erosion.
Guchen channels the power of the Jizhou ding within him. An earth and yellow barrier materializes before him. Such bizarre power. It can even erode the power of national fortune.
The human emperor's power is nothing special. Today, the Yongzhou ding changes hands.
Facing the black-robed man's bizarre ray and the black cube, Guchen's national force power is like clay oxen entering the sea, swallowed without trace. The Long family barrier is in imminent danger.
At this rate, the barrier won't hold.
Let me try one more time. Don't be rash. This array is strange.
At this critical moment, a calm, composed voice echoes in Guchen's mind.
My lord, this array appears complex, but it's a variant of the 10-sided ambush. Please temporarily entrust your body to Xian. We shall break it with an unexpected move.
Agreed. After Han Xian takes over the body, Guchen's eyes instantly become as sharp as an eagle's. His entire demeanor is completely transformed. Li Fei, take the lead position. Dai Bai, guard the position. Miss Long, please secure the jump position.
These positions aren't at the array's core at all. I understand. It's a feint, attack in the east, strike in the west.
Everyone, do as he says.
The three quickly take their positions. Meanwhile, Guchen treads mysterious, profound steps, moving swiftly across the battlefield.
What is he doing? These steps.
Suddenly, using his finger as a spear, he points directly at a seemingly insignificant point in the void. Trap camp attack. 3 forces converge with the human emperor's power at the void node, triggering a chain reaction. The black-robed man's array core violently shakes.
Impossible. How could he know the array's eye?
The array begins to collapse.
With a piercing, shattering sound, the black-robed man's array completely crumbles. Cracks continuously spread across the black cube.
You actually understand the Great Tao of military formations?
The 10-sided ambush relies on illusion and reality. Your setup was too deliberate, revealing a flaw instead.
Since when did Guchin understand such things?
This isn't Guchin. It's the soul of a military strategist.
Seeing the situation is lost, the black-robed leader hastily retrieves the damaged void cube.
We will meet again.
Are you okay?
No problem. I never expected General Hanek science, military tactics to be so brilliant.
That just now was the war immortal Hanek Cyan? No wonder he could see through the formation secrets at a glance.
At that moment, a majestic dragon's roar suddenly echoed from within Guchin's body.
This is the aura of the ancestral dragon.
So that's how it is. The 9 cauldrons were originally one. The 9 provinces share the same origin. All the mountains and rivers. This is the power of the prophet. Through Guchin's body, the Chuan Ba cauldron crossed space and poured into the Yong province cauldron.
Look! The Yong province cauldron is moving.
Cauldron, I seem to feel the call of the Yong province cauldron. Just as Guchin responded to the Yong province cauldron, a spatial rift suddenly appeared above the secret realm. It seems someone else is plotting to be the Oriole behind the mantis.
It's the Abyss Church. They actually found the entrance to the secret realm.
Perfect timing. Let's test the power of the 2 cauldrons.
The resonance of the 2 cauldrons. This is an omen of intertwined national fortune.
2 beams of light intertwined in the air, transforming into a mountain and river dragon with distinct scales and armor.
This is too magnificent.
Suppress. The mountain and river dragon dove down on command, its majesty shaking heaven and earth. The entire secret realm trembled under its might.
No!
Under the dragon's impact, the demonic creatures in the rift disintegrated like grains of sand.
The divine might of the human emperor.
Crisis averted. The Yong province cauldron automatically flew to Guchin, emitting a docile glow. This is the power of the 2 cauldrons connected.
The Yong province cauldron has officially acknowledged its master.
The fortunes of the 2 cauldrons are intertwined. Guchan felt his control over mountains, rivers, and ley lines multiply.
This is practically the power to move mountains and fill seas. Unbelievable.
The Long family elders witnessed this scene and knelt in sincere submission.
The Long family is willing to serve the human emperor as our master and follow for generations. Please, human emperor, lead us to restore humanity's glory.
Everyone rise. Protecting humanity is our duty. At this moment, Guchin's knowledge of the sea sounded. Ingjung the majestic voice.
Gather all 3 cauldrons to awaken the soul of the Great Wall. You must act swiftly.
The Great Wall.
What's wrong?
Emperor Ingjung has decreed, gather all 3 cauldrons. Can awaken the soul of the Great Wall.
Ah, the Great Wall, the eternal barrier that guards China in legends. Then what are we waiting for? Where's the next cauldron?
East. The Shuzhou cauldron is in the east.
East is the direction of the endless sea.
Let's set off. We must get there before other factions. Find the Shuzhou cauldron. According to the resonance between the 2 cauldrons, there's a faint signal. The 3rd Shuzhou cauldron seems to be hidden deep in the East Sea. Team Guchin boarded the Lingning flying ship specially made by the Long family and set off into the vast sea.
The East Sea has always been full of mysteries. This time, searching for the Shuzhou cauldron probably won't go smoothly.
The cauldron's aura is weak, but it's definitely in the east. After days of sailing, the calm sea suddenly surged with huge waves. The sky was covered with dark clouds.
This storm came too suddenly. It's not an ordinary storm. It contains abnormal energy.
In the eye of the storm, a pavilion made of water vapor slowly appeared, breathtakingly beautiful. A faint cauldron-shaped light flickered within. This isn't an ordinary mirage. It contains real spatial fluctuations.
Be careful. This might be a dangerous place attached to the real space.
The flying ship was sucked into the pavilion by an invisible force. Everyone found themselves in a strange space filled with water vapor.
There's something wrong with this vapor. It's affecting my mental energy.
Suddenly, water-based monsters leaped out from the water walls and attacked everyone.
Their bodies instantly regenerated after being cut.
Use ice magic, Dai Bai.
Freeze them.
Just as Dai Bai was about to cast the spell, Li Fei suddenly looked dazed and stood still.
Li Fei, what are you doing?
He's been affected by mirage gas and trapped in an illusion.
In the illusion, Li Fei was fighting fiercely against a Guchan conjured by his inner demons.
Why are you always stronger than me? I won't accept it.
We must snap him out of it.
I'll use extreme cold to freeze the mirage gas. You protect him.
Dai Bai formed hand seals. A bone-chilling cold emanated from his body. Water droplets in the air began to freeze.
It's working. Keep going.
As the mirage gas froze, Li Fei's movements gradually slowed, and his eyes began to clear.
What? What happened to me just now?
You were affected by mirage gas. How do you feel now?
I actually attack you. The mirage is too thick. I can't hold him much longer.
At this moment, the cauldron-shaped light deep into space suddenly became clear, and an ancient aura spread out.
It's the Shuzhou cauldron. It's at the core of the space.
We must retrieve the cauldron as soon as possible. Otherwise, we'll be trapped here forever. Just as everyone was about to go deeper, the surrounding water walls suddenly fluctuated violently. More water monsters are gathering.
This time, I won't be fooled again.
Stay close. We're going straight for the heart. Guchin led everyone through the mirage illusion. They arrived at a magical underwater realm with no seawater. Only a giant air bubble enveloping ancient ruins.
This is where the Shujo cauldron lies. Such pure water energy.
Something's approaching.
Suddenly, the space in front of the altar rippled. An Eastern dragon made of pure water essence slowly appeared.
This is a true dragon. I am the spirit of the ocean totem, guardian of this cauldron for millennia. Mortals, what do you seek?
This junior, Guchun, seeks to gather the 9 provinces cauldrons to protect humanity.
Power is easy to obtain, but the great Tao is hard to grasp. Do you understand the way of taming floods and nourishing all things? How should I answer this?
This isn't a test that can be solved with brute force.
Suddenly, Guchin opened his eyes, a smile of realization on his lips. The way of taming floods lies not in blocking, but in guiding. Nourishing all things lies not in giving, but in transforming.
This is...
The moment Diyu's phantom appeared, a grand vision of channeling rivers and quelling floods manifested behind him.
Water can carry a boat, but also capsize it. Follow its flow to find balance. So that's it.
The totem dragon sensed the familiar aura and flood taming merit, circling joyfully in the air several times. Thank you for your guidance, Elder.
It recognizes you.
Guchin began refining the Shujo cauldron. He felt a wondrous change in his inner power. This is the feeling of mastering all waters. With a mere thought from Guchin, the mist in the realm danced, taking various forms.
Use the power of water to nourish all life. Do not waste this bond.
This junior will remember.
With 3 cauldrons gathered, does this mean?
We can awaken the soul of the Great Wall?
Almost there. But now it's time for us to leave this place. Just as everyone was about to leave, the secret realm suddenly shook violently. Seems like some people have been following us all along. Guchin's mind raced, the faint silhouettes of 3 cauldrons flickering around him. The entire realm's water elements responded to his will. With the 3 cauldrons in place, Guchin stood atop the waves of the East Sea, simultaneously summoning the Ji, Yong, and Suzhou cauldrons, their bodies resonating with a thunderous roar. The heavens and earth changed colors as the 9 provinces cauldrons appeared, awakening the Great Wall. 3 beams of light in different colors pierced through the sky and earth, colliding and intertwining high in the firmament, bursting into dazzling radiance.
This is the heroic spirit of the Great Wall. Such a warm aura, as if returning to a mother's embrace.
Though the Great Wall shadow is but a spectral form, its vast and ancient presence brought peace to all descendants of Huaxia, while low-level demons within the realm were purified and dissipated in the golden light.
The abyssal aura was suppressed. The Great Wall spirit is guarding this land.
This is the true protective power of Huaxia. Meanwhile, in the deepest part of the abyss, a pair of crimson eyes suddenly snapped open, letting out a furious roar.
The Great Wall again, that damn barrier. The human emperor must die.
Elder Mosos, his face dark, watched the scene in the crystal ball.
That boy must not be allowed to live. Initiate the God-slaying plan immediately.
On a shadowy altar somewhere, the leader of the shadows gazed at the Great Wall's phantom in the sky, emitting an eerie laugh.
Excellent. The stronger the power, the more worth seizing. Prepare to execute the cauldron seizing plan.
Above the East Sea, Guchun suddenly sensed multiple malicious gazes upon him.
What's wrong?
We become the target of all. The Abyssal Council and that mysterious organization are all watching us.
Then let them come. With the Great Wall spirit by our side. What do we have to fear? What's next?
Now that we've awakened the Great Wall's spirit, the next step is to gather the remaining 6 cauldrons to fully revive the Great Wall. At that moment, the Great Wall's phantom suddenly cast a golden beam, condensing before Guchin into an ancient map.
The Great Wall spirit is guiding our way.
The nearest one is to the northwest, likely the Liangzhou cauldron.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go now. Wait, look at the edge of the map.
At the edge of the map, several dark markings are moving toward the light point. It seems this is a race against time. We must gather the 9 cauldrons before they do.
All factions are watching us.
Perhaps we should return to Binhai City to regroup. Meanwhile, spread the news of a victory banquet.
You want to lure them out. The banquet proceeds as planned. All factions gather under one roof, toasting on the surface, but hidden daggers lurk beneath.
Today's celebration isn't just for success, it's for tomorrow's journey.
The atmosphere seems off.
The first wave of assassins arrives silently. Several gene-modified warriors, disguised as waiters, suddenly strike.
Ice wall, rise. I knew something was wrong with you.
Li Fei and Dai Bai work in perfect sync. Sword light and frost intertwine, subduing all modified warriors instantly.
This is the work of the Council's radicals.
Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, the second wave strikes. Shadow assassins emerge from every corner.
9 dragons locking heaven array, activate.
The Long family's formation activates instantly. 9 golden dragon rays. Trap all shadow assassins.
Who are these people?
It's that mysterious organization. Just as everyone thinks the crisis is over, the deadliest strike erupts suddenly.
Run! I'm being controlled.
It's the Abyss's annihilation curse.
The old professor's body rapidly expands. Destructive energy is about to explode, enough to destroy the entire block. Everyone fall back. At the critical moment, the power of the 3 cauldrons automatically protects their master. Mountain river dragons and water dragons weave into a barrier. I won't let a single innocent life be sacrificed again. The destructive energy explodes within the barrier. The twin dragon barrier trembles violently, but remains unbroken.
Too close. Even the revered professor was controlled. The abyss is terrifying.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just didn't expect. They'd target even an old scholar. Outside the banquet hall, Elder Moswosi watches everything through a crystal ball, his face dark.
Even the annihilation curse couldn't kill him. A more radical plan must be initiated. This is getting interesting. Such power is worth my personal intervention.
Send the order. Depart immediately for Liangzhou. We can't give them another opportunity.
Your body.
No time to rest. This war won't allow us a moment's respite. In the night, the spirit-powered airship silently ascends, carrying everyone aboard. It speeds northwestward. The storm has begun. The airship cuts through the night sky, racing northwest. The repeated assassination attempts have left everyone on edge.
Your injuries require rest. On the way to Liangzhou.
We're changing course. We won't return to Liangzhou yet.
We're not going for the Liangzhou cauldron? Then where are we headed?
Since someone sent us such a grand gift, it's only polite to return the favor in person. The airship lands secretly at a temporary Long family outpost. Guchen immediately begins tracking the energy source at full strength. This energy trail aligns with military tactics. Suspicious. We are not southeast. Found it. The radical faction of the council has a major research facility in the southeastern mountains.
It's a military restricted zone with extremely tight security.
I'll go alone.
Too dangerous. At least let Li Fei and the others.
Since it's a return gift, it must be delivered personally, under the moonlight. Guchen arrives alone at the outskirts of the research facility. This mountain-hidden base is heavily guarded.
All teams, report status.
Suddenly, all alarms blare simultaneously. Red light floods the entire base. Tricks and deceit are no match for a heart of universal love, nor the strength of a fortified city. Data streams flicker in Mosey's eyes as, with a wave, all defense systems instantly shut down.
Activate emergency protocols now. The human emperor is here.
Guchen advances unhindered, as if walking through empty halls. Chaos erupts inside the research facility.
Elder Mojuos, he's heading straight for the control room.
No need to destroy the evidence. Everyone should see this. With a wave from Guchen, all screens light up simultaneously, displaying the full data of the Divine Abomination Project.
Using technology for evil is a path to calamity.
Guchen uploads all the data to the network, then channeling the power of the 3 cauldrons before destroying it. Let's do it thoroughly. A beam descends, reducing the entire facility to ruins.
The Divine Abomination Project trends across the network.
This is just the beginning. Now it's time for Liangzhou. Evidence of the facility's destruction spreads like wildfire online. The council's radical faction faces unprecedented backlash. Elder Mojuos, at the council headquarters, rages uncontrollably.
Activate it immediately. Claim Guchen's power. We'll draw the gaze of the Abyssal Overlord. He's the true root of the world's destruction.
Soon, overwhelming propaganda floods the discourse, starting to waver.
Moswosi is counterattacking. He's exploiting people's fear of the abyss.
How despicable. They're the ones who've been scheming in the shadows. Doubts are already spreading online.
No matter. Truth will prevail. Just then, support began pouring in from across the land. Supportive voices emerged.
Beihai Academy fully supports the human emperor. These slanders are just attempts to cover up their own crimes, to conceal their own misdeeds.
Hulu's who guarantees the human emperor's integrity. If the council's radicals will world explanation, should answer to the world.
More importantly, people from cities saved by Guchen organized spontaneously.
Without the human emperor, we'd have been consumed by the abyss. Those spreading rumors have no conscience.
Late at night, guided by Yingzheng, Guchen attempted for the first time to establish a mental connection with the people through the 9 cauldrons. Spiritual connection.
Public sentiment is like water. It can carry or capsize a boat. Use the cauldron as your medium. Just transmit your will.
Understand. No words needed. Just convey the truest conviction. 3 cauldrons glowed simultaneously. A warm, resolute will spread outward from Guqin. At this moment, every Chinese citizen felt this protective will from their human emperor.
Mom, I just dreamed the Great Wall was glowing.
That wasn't a dream. Someone is protecting us.
As public opinion fully shifted to Guqin, most Wosi completely lost any chance of recovery.
Guqin, you win this time. But this matter is far from over.
A new day dawned with public opinion completely reversed. Most Wosi's reputation ruined. Conservatives regained control of the council.
Latest news, the council has suspended all of most Wosi's positions.
So satisfying. What's next for us?
It's time. The Qingzhou cauldron awaits. As everyone prepared to depart, Guqin suddenly grew stern, looking southwest. Seems someone's still trying to beat us to the remaining 9 cauldrons. Following new clues from the cauldrons, Guqin's team entered a vast, primitive forest searching for the Qingzhou cauldron. Towering ancient trees created a vibrant scene, yet held hidden dangers.
This forest is eerily quiet, not even bird songs. The life energy in the air is vibrant, yet restless.
Ancient texts record that the Qingzhou cauldron governs vitality. The aura here is so abnormal, the cauldron must be out of control.
The cauldron is at the heart of the forest, its power being distorted. It's catalyzing these plants. Everyone advanced deeper into the forest. The surrounding trees and vines seem to have suddenly awakened. They launch frenzied attacks.
These trees have become fine, and they can't be cut down. After being frozen, they quickly break free.
No good. Their power source is the Qingzhou cauldron. If we keep this up, we'll lose.
Just as everyone is locked in a bitter battle, dense footsteps echo from all around.
Those who defile the sacred shall die.
Outsiders, leave. Your presence disturbs the forest's peace and will disrupt the balance.
We're here for the Qingzhou cauldron. It's losing control. It's catalyzing this forest. We must stop it.
The heart of the forest has its own will. Your rival is the greatest imbalance. Last warning, leave. Or become nourishment for the forest.
He can deeply communicate with plants. A forced conflict won't benefit us.
We don't mean to offend, but Qingzhou Ding is about the safety of the world. We can't retreat. Let us prove our intentions.
Ancestral decrees forbid outsiders from nearing the sacred artifact. Drive them out.
Tribal warriors and animated plants swarm forward again. Seeing communication futile, Guqin leads the team, fighting while retreating. Force won't work. Persuasion is useless. Another approach is needed.
What then? We can't just give up.
Qingzhou Ding's Xizhang vigor may temporarily avoid sharp. Guqin focuses, sensing the vast vitality within the Qingzhou cauldron. A realization dawns on him.
You have a plan?
The Qingzhou cauldron's power lies in nurturing, not destruction. Perhaps we shouldn't fight it, but guide it. I seek the aid of an ancient sage.
Who?
The one who tasted 100 herbs, cultivated the 5 grains. Shinnomes. Guqin steps back into the forbidden forest, facing the surging animated plants. And the vigilant tribal warriors, he doesn't strike. Instead, he channels the Emperor's power, resonating with the 9 cauldrons. Please invite the Emperor Shinnome. Shinnome's phantom eyes sweep over the violent plants. Gently wave the ochre whip in your hand.
The forest calms.
This is the aura from the ancestral bloodline, yes. It's the progenitor Shinnome.
She was the first to kneel, her forehead pressed tightly to the ground. All the tribe's people felt the call of their shared ancestry. They dropped their weapons one after another, following the saintess in devout worship.
Unworthy descendant Qingyao. What we've been guarding is actually the progenitor's power.
All things have spirit, life begets life. Guarding is not prohibition, but nourishment.
Under the witness of Shinnome's phantom, the Qingzhou cauldron transformed into a streak of light. It actively entered Guqin's body and was smoothly refined.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Please reclaim the progenitor's power and set things right. The Greenwood tribe is willing to follow the progenitor's guidance.
Saintess, please rise. Protecting the forest remains your duty, but the method must change.
Congratulations on obtaining another cauldron. Your recovery ability must be astonishing by now.
Yes, the Qingzhou cauldron has granted me formidable life recovery and healing power. We must act without delay. We need to find the next cauldron as soon as possible. With 4 cauldrons gathered, the resonance grows stronger, clearly pointing to the next direction, the legendary. Frozen northern tundra where even time and space stand still. Guchun obtaining the Qingzhou cauldron greatly inspired everyone, just as they were planning to follow the 9 provinces cauldron's guidance. To search for the next one, the 4 9 provinces cauldrons within Guchun suddenly trembled violently, emitting an extremely sharp hum. Something's wrong. An extremely evil force in the southeast is interfering with the mortal world. Everyone hurried back to the Long family, activating the sky-gazing array when the image appeared. Everyone gasped in shock.
This is the space stripping abyss. Unexpectedly will the whole sea deep city into a demiplane.
How UN City has millions of citizens. This is a trap for you.
These beasts. We must organize a rescue immediately.
Just as everyone was frantic with worry, a malevolent will crossed space and struck at everyone's minds.
Human Emperor, see? This is the consequence of opposing me. Either watch your people die in despair, or come in and face my demon army. This is the burial ground I've carefully prepared for you.
The terrifying pressure made it hard for everyone to breathe. But Guchun's gaze grew even more determined.
You can't go. This is clearly a trap to kill you there.
If you go, we all go together. Right, we can't let you take this risk alone.
This is my responsibility. This is also my mission. Take care of this place. I will return safely with the people. He took a step forward, and the space in front of him began to distort. A passage to the bloody demiplane is opening. Guchun passed through the spatial passage and stepped into a world shrouded in blood. The entire city was enveloped in an eerie crimson glow. The air was thick with the heavy scent of blood. Evil creatures, you dare harm others. Guchun raised his hand and waved it. Golden energy of the human emperor transformed into arrows, piercing the pursuing demons with precision.
It's the human emperor. The human emperor has come to save us.
The 4 cauldrons resonated together, protecting all living beings. The Qingzhou cauldron emitted an earthy yellow light, and a ring of rocky barriers rose from the ground. The Qingzhou cauldron shone with a green radiance, and resilient vines quickly grew and reinforced the barriers. Everyone, stay inside the barrier. Do not go out. The establishment of the safe zone immediately drew more demonic attacks. Guchun focused his mind and summoned 4 famous generals.
This general obeys the order, vowing to defend the east with my life. The west is entrusted to me and the dragon cavalry. I will guard the south. Not a single demon will breach the north.
Guchun hovered above the safe zone, fully unleashing the power of the human emperor.
Great! We are saved.
However, the demons seemed endless. The 4 generals began to show signs of exhaustion. This can't go on. We must find a way to break through. As night fell, the demonic onslaught slowed slightly. Guchun landed within the safe zone, checking on everyone's condition.
Big brother, can we go home?
Absolutely. I promise you. Generals, hold on a little longer. I have a plan to turn the tide.
My lord, rest assured. With Elgi here, the east is secure.
He looked up at the blood-red sky, preparing his strongest attack. The night grew darker, but the demon's attacks became even more frenzied. Guchun hovered in midair, his face pale. The glow of the 4 cauldrons had dimmed. The barrier of the safe zone trembled violently, on the verge of shattering.
Big brother, the barrier, is it going to break?
No, it won't. Just as the defense line was about to collapse, Guchun, drained from overexertion, his mind wavering, suddenly sensed beneath his feet, deep within this land, a profound, sorrowful yet unyielding will. This was the spirit of the past century, heroic spirits who fell in battle here. An indescribable sorrow and respect welled up in my heart. Guchun used the last of his power as the human emperor to call out to this land. Heroes resting here. Humanity needs you. Will you fight once more? The response was a hum resonating through the entire city. Semi-transparent figures in military uniforms from different eras rose slowly from beneath the ruins, from the streets, from the wreckage of broken warships, ascending gradually.
We are willing to fight once more for the human emperor, to protect our homeland. For our people.
A steel tide of military souls silently charged the monster horde. They had no physical form. Monster claws passed through them, but couldn't stop their advance. Their attacks carried pure willpower and hatred for the monsters, actually capable of effectively harming them. Inside the safe zone, all survivors witnessed this soul-stirring scene.
It's them. They've returned to protect us.
Grandpa, who are those glowing uncles?
They are the heroes who guard us. Always have been.
Guchun felt the immense will of soldiers and citizens united below. His fatigue vanished, new power surging from within. Warriors, with me, slay the enemy. The response was an even more furious wave of military souls below, and the reinvigorated roars of the 4 legendary generals. Countless military souls sacrificed themselves one after another, like a most tragic elegy, buying precious time for Guchun to catch his breath, and completely igniting the long-suppressed emperor's wrath in his heart. Enough. Souls as shields, blood as witness. He slowly closed his eyes, sinking his consciousness within. The 4-9 provinces' cauldrons were fully activated. Ji province's solidity, Yong province's resilience, Su province's vastness, Qing province's vitality, 4 powers, began merging in an unprecedented way. I am the human emperor. Behind him, a more solid, more majestic phantom suddenly appeared, crowned, clad in dark dragon robes, gazing down indifferently upon this land defiled by monsters. It was the first emperor, Ingzheng.
I shall suppress all enemies in this world.
Guchun and Ingzheng's phantoms seemed to merge into one. He slowly raised his right fist. The human emperor's pressure, the people's faith, even the unyielding will of the sacrificed military souls, all concentrated into this single punch.
Impossible. How can you?
Break. The punch landed without earth-shattering explosion. Only a pure and ultimate, golden fist shadow imbued with the will to suppress and purify. Like a stone thrown into still water, it ripples with a gentle, yet unstoppable wave. The crimson fades, and the dawn's light, for the first time, shines upon this long-suffering land, Haiyuan City, with its ruins and scars. It anchors back into the real world.
We're back. We're back.
It's the sun. That big brother brought the sun back.
Guchun slowly descends onto the central square. His steps are unsteady, but his gaze remains sharp as he watches the rising sun in the east. This is just the beginning. Feeling the exhausted yet refined power within him, and a deeper connection with this land, and these human beings.
You did it.
We did it, as the sun rises. Golden light spills over the ruins of Haiyuan City, illuminating the faces of every survivor. They gaze at the figure slowly descending from the sky, their eyes filled with the relief of survival, and indescribable reverence.
Thank you, human emperor, for saving us.
Like the first domino falling, thousands of survivors, regardless of age or gender, kneel sincerely toward Guchun from the depths of their hearts.
Mom, right?
Yes, he's the emperor of all of us.
As they pray, an invisible force in the world flows toward Guchun, while Guchun sits quietly, meditating. He suddenly feels a warm, pure power, seeping from a void, slowly merging into his consciousness. This is the power of faith, contrary to the roaring cheers outside. In the secret chamber of Elder Moswosi, a core figure of radical fashion and hustle, the atmosphere is icy cold.
Useless. A bunch of fools. You couldn't even trap him in a demi-plane.
Overwhelmed by rage, he spits out a mouthful of blood, staining the luxurious carpet before him. His eyes brim with venom and resentment.
Guchun, your very existence is the greatest anomaly. We must reassess.
In the absolute darkness that devours even light and concepts, a pair of ancient eyes slowly open. Everything that happened in Hyuan City is clearly reflected in those cold pupils.
Faith gathers. The human emperor's legacy reappears at this very moment.
After a moment of silence, the will radiates unprecedented resolve and killing intent.
This one must not be allowed to live. Before the fate of this world's humanity. Strangle him at all costs.
Guchan stands by the window, gazing at the distant lights where people are clearing ruins and rebuilding homes, also feeling the continuous, trickling stream of weak faith power converging.
How does it feel? All eyes are on you now.
My power is recovering, even improving, but fortune conceals misfortune. I sense there must still be a mastermind behind this.
What's your plan?
Speed up. Find the remaining Jojo cauldrons. Only by mastering power sufficient to protect everything can we weather the coming storm. After the Abyssal City incident, Guchan's team stays in the city to assist reconstruction and recuperate. However, the sensing of the 5th Jingzhou cauldron remains intermittent, elusive, strange. The Jingzhou cauldron's aura is ethereal, as if shrouded in mist, completely different from sensing the previous 4 cauldrons.
Is it too far away? Or is something interfering?
I've consulted the Long family secret texts. I have a theory. According to records, the Jingzhou cauldron spirit is gentle, preferring to reside near spiritual veins. It might not exist in our main world, but be hidden within a grotto heaven, a blessed land attached to the main world.
Grotto heaven.
A type of independent minor world. Its entrances are often connected to mountains and earth veins, moving with the flow of spiritual energy, hence their elusive nature. Ordinary methods make finding the entrance extremely difficult.
Just as everyone ponders how to find the grotto heaven's entrance, an uninvited guest, without announcement, appears like a ghost in the reception room.
Who's there? Ah, such masterful stealth.
Your Majesty, why so tense? This humble one is Ingwu. I come on behalf of my master to discuss a collaboration with you.
Collaboration? There seems little to collaborate on.
No need to be so absolute. For example, Your Majesty is troubled by finding the Jingzhou cauldron's entrance. Are you not? That grotto heaven's entrance is indeed hard to pin down, but we have a way to stabilize its passage. My master is willing to provide this method.
What's the condition?
Talking with a smart person saves effort. After the matter is concluded, we don't need the Jingzhou Ding itself, just a share of 1/10 of its fortune. For Your Majesty, it's merely a drop in the bucket.
Wishful thinking. The fortune of the 9 provinces Ding is not for you to covet.
Don't be so quick to refuse. Without our method, you might not find the entrance for a year or more. And time doesn't seem to be on your side. When will the next wave of attacks from the abyss come?
Ingwu's words hit Guchan's weak spot precisely. Guchan stared at Ingwu, his expression grave. How can I trust? This is another trap?
3 days from now, at the Soulfall Abyss 100 miles west of the city. The spatial fluctuations will be most intense, the perfect time to open the passage. Then, Your Majesty can verify it yourself. As for traps, with your current power, are you really afraid of our petty tricks? At midnight 3 days hence, we'll meet at the Soulfall Abyss. I hope Your Majesty makes the wise choice.
Under the night sky, Guchan and Longlin gazed toward the west.
It's clearly a trap. Their knowledge of the Jingzhou Ding might even surpass ours.
I know, but they're right. We don't have much time to waste. The abyss won't give us the luxury of searching slowly.
You decided to go?
Yes, not just to get the method to enter the pocket realm, but also to see what these rats hiding in the shadows are really up to. 3 days later, at midnight, the Soulfall Abyss howled with eerie winds. Guchan's team arrived as promised. Ingwu was already waiting by the twisted rock wall.
Your Majesty is indeed true to your word. The entrance lies beyond this wall, but it requires passing through an ancient labyrinth array.
Lead the way. Passing through the wall, the group entered a vast and sinister ancient tomb maze, its passages twisting and turning, its walls carved with ancient totems.
This way.
In Guchan's mind, Onyx Ion's calm analysis echoed.
My lord, her steps align with the 9 palaces and 8 trigrams. But she deliberately deviates at key points. She's leading us into a dead end.
Your Majesty, this is a shortcut to bypass the toxic miasma ahead.
It's so narrow. What if there's an ambush?
Young Masterly worries too much. Only our people know of this hidden path.
Before he finished speaking, his fingers brushed a protruding stone on the wall, as if by accident.
Careful.
How could this be?
Set. One odd coincidence.
The formation is old and poorly maintained, easy to trigger by accident. Huh? There seems to be a shimmering treasure light in that fork. Could it be a relic left by predecessors?
I'll go take a look.
Wait.
There is indeed treasure. But it's just 2 living people.
This.
Since Miss Ingwu is so enthusiastic, why not have your companion come out first?
We've been waiting for a long time.
You.
Still playing these tricks?
Just a joke, that's all. The real destination is just ahead.
After many twists and turns, the group arrives at the core of the maze. Before them is a spatial vortex emitting an eerie blue glow. Shattered runes float around it.
This is the entrance to the pocket realm. After you.
Guchin stares at the vortex, the power of the four cauldrons faintly trembling. It sends a strong warning. This is not the entrance to a pocket realm, but an unstable spatial trap. Stepping into it would mean eternal banishment.
It's too late to realize now.
From the moment you entered the maze, my ice crystals have been clinging to you.
You went to great lengths just to banish us.
Hitty, you were just one step short.
Tell us your real purpose, and maybe we'll spare your life.
You think this is over?
The entire maze suddenly shakes violently. The surrounding walls begin to collapse, revealing countless shadow warriors behind them. It seems the southern cauldron was just an appetizer. Facing the swarming shadow warriors, Guchin shows no fear as the power of the four cauldrons erupts violently. Last chance, tell the truth.
The real Jingzhou cauldron is in the lowest level of the ancient tomb, guarded by the 8 formation diagram. We couldn't crack it.
So you wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Only the power of the human emperor can activate the formation's core. We planned to wait until you were both weakened.
Under Wu's guidance, the group arrives at the lowest level of the ancient tomb, where the view suddenly opens up. A massive gossip platform floats in the void. At the center of the platform stands the Jingzhou cauldron.
What a formidable formation. Just standing here makes my heart race.
In that case, let the most knowledgeable in formations break it. Guchin's mind stirred, and a slender figure appeared. Beside him, a figure slowly materialized, holding a feathered fan, wearing a silk scarf with wise eyes. It was none other than Zhuge Liang, the martial marquis.
The 8 gates golden lock formation, endlessly regenerative. A pity. It lacks the most crucial formation eye.
How did you know?
This formation is based on the 8 trigrams. Without a core to balance yin and yang, forcing a breach will lead to backlash. My lord, stand at the life gate. Channel the power of the human emperor into it.
Understood. Guchan took his position at the life gate as instructed. The power of the human emperor flowed steadily into the formation.
Using virtue to command a formation of slaughter. This is the true way to break it.
A formation we couldn't crack for years was solved so easily.
As the formation halted, Guchin successfully claimed the Jingzhou cauldron. Its bronze surface, carved with mysterious runes, emitted a gentle, wise glow. This is the power of wisdom.
Your eyes, they seem deeper now.
I feel my thoughts clearer than ever before, as if all things in the world are within my grasp. Guchin's mind flickered as he raised a finger. A precise energy beam shattered a distant shadow warrior attempting a sneak attack.
So accurate. How did you know he was there?
I predicted his move before he even acted. Stay. A golden barrier instantly formed, trapping the dark smoke firmly.
Perceptive and foresight. Congratulations, my lord, on obtaining this cauldron.
Thank you for your guidance. Now it's time to meet the mastermind behind these shadow forces. After gathering all 5 cauldrons, Guchin secluded himself in the Long family secret chamber, dedicated to mastering the intricacies of national fortune and the power of faith. The 5 cauldrons rotated around him, emitting harmonious light. So that's it. This power shouldn't belong to me alone.
What have you discovered?
The power of faith is like a river, nourishing all things. I wonder if it can benefit more people. Guchin turned his gaze toward Li Fei, who was training nearby. With a thought, he shared a strand of pure faith energy, slowly transferring it to Li Fei.
I feel the sword intent clearer than ever before. His sword energy is surging.
Li Fei, inspired by sudden insight, leaps up and swings his sword. A brilliant sword beam infused with golden Xinjiang power. It soars through the air, transforming into 9 sword shadows, finally merging into one, splitting the distant test stone neatly in half.
9 swords merge into one. This is the ultimate move I couldn't master in 3 years of hard training.
It seems the Xinjiang power late at night. Guchin, with the wisdom of the Jingzhou cauldron enhancing him, begins systematically organizing his knowledge. His mind is clearer than ever before. Every detail of past battles is vividly recalled in his mind. Lebu's bravery, Hanek Cyan's strategy, What's Yubing's speed, Xian Yu's dominance, if their traits could be combined. He tries to merge Lebu's peerless might with Huitzubing's dragon cavalry charge to deduce an assault tactic combining power and speed. Then blends Hanek Cyan's ambush tactics with Xian Yu's kingly breakthrough, conceiving a battle formation that balances hardness and softness. So that's it. The abilities of different generals aren't isolated, but can complement each other. As Guchin immerses himself in deduction, Ying Jing's authoritative voice resonates in his mind.
Good.
Your Majesty,
The path of the human emperor is about unity. You grasp this truth. Utilize the power of the masses, integrate the strengths of all schools. Only then can the dignity of the human emperor be revealed.
Thank you for your guidance, Your Majesty. I understand now. The strength of one person is ultimately limited, only by making those around you stronger. Can we protect this land? Early morning, Guchun ends his seclusion. His gaze is even deeper, yet his aura becomes more restrained.
You seem different again.
Just understood some truths. Next, I'll tailor cultivation plans for everyone.
Old Gu, you mean we can all become stronger?
Exactly. And we'll practice combined attack techniques to maximize everyone's abilities.
Looks like the next training will be interesting.
The road ahead is tough, but we walk it together. Deep night. Guchun is cultivating on a long family star observation platform. 5 ancient cauldrons orbited him slowly. A soft glow emanated from them. Suddenly, a terrifying sound of space tearing echoed, grating and unnerving. It was as if the world itself was screaming in agony. Finally done testing the waters,
Colossal abyssal rifts tore open simultaneously across the globe. This is the main assault.
These scum chose this moment. The eastern coast, western deserts, northern tundra, southern jungles. All critical. Defensive lines are collapsing at an alarming rate.
through Daibai ice mirrors, the brutal scenes from battlefields worldwide were displayed clearly for all to see.
Tremble, insignificant humans, before the wrath of the abyss. Spirit cannon array, maximum power output. We cannot let the tidal wave breach this line. General, the energy core is overloading. It'll explode. We can't hold. Our homes are right behind us. Fight to the last man. Hold the line. Become fertilizer for the desert, you ants. Activate the ley line stabilizer, now. Commander, the stabilizer's destroyed. There's a traitor. The entire fortress is sinking. All units, evacuate. I repeat, all units, evacuate. Freeze, pathetic insects. Activate the thermal barrier, fast. Barrier integrity failing. Total collapse estimated in 30 seconds. You beast. Taste my blade. Become my sustenance. I will relish. Consuming your life essence. Don't inhale the toxin. Maintain formation.
Captain, we're out of antidotes. Too many are poisoned. It hurts so much.
Hold on. Reinforcements will come.
Chaos erupted inside the Council HQ. On the massive global strategic map, the lights representing human defenses were extinguishing an unprecedented rate.
Highest mobilization order. Initiate fire protocol immediately. All registered awakened, all clan forces. Everyone who can still hold a weapon, into battle. This is a fight for racial survival. All radical faction assets. Submit to unified command. No time for infighting. Our west coast has fallen. We need support now.
Paris. Paris is being reduced to rubble.
Guchin took a single step. His figure instantly appeared high in the sky. The 5 cauldrons within him vibrated intensely. A tremendous power of national destiny surged upwards, stirring the soul of the Great Wall spanning China's skies. It's time. His voice, amplified by the cauldron's resonance, rang out clearly across. Every warrior still fighting across the globe. My name echoes in the minds of all who hold hope. Behind us lies our homeland, no retreat. In that moment, every able fighter from every corner of the world heard Guchin's voice. They tightened their grips on their weapons in unison, gazing toward the source of the voice. Follow me, comrades. Defend our land. Answering Guchin's call were heroic souls of China, emerging from the river of history.
Demons dare invade? Bingzhou Wolf Cavalry, charge with me. Today, witness the might of the Overlord. Where are the sons of Jiangdong? If they can come, so can we. Han Dragon Cavalry, break their lines. Zhao Zilong of Changshan is here. Not a step further. Those who trespass our land shall die. Qin's elite warriors, form ranks.
Dragon Clan disciples swear to protect the human emperor. 9 dragons burning heaven formation, rise.
This sword strike is for all fallen brethren, 9 heavens dragon slayer. Frozen hell, seal the sky and earth.
A golden tide surged against the crimson sky, launching mankind's charge. As battle commenced, Guchin stood at the core node of the Great Wall's phantom. He closed his eyes, his spirit linked through the 9 cauldrons and the soul of the Great Wall, instantly enveloped the global battlefield. In this moment, he was no longer a lone warrior, but the commander of all. General Han, XIN, lend me your aid.
Fear not, my lord. XI will spare no effort. Though the demon time is vast, its forces are scattered. Strike their weak points with our lead.
Under Han, XIN's unparalleled strategy and the wisdom of Jingzhou Cauldron, the chaotic battlefield intel was instantly organized into the optimal troop deployment.
At last, a worthy fight. Xiang Yu. Let's see who slays more. Gladly. First to take the demon general's head wins.
These two peerless warriors formed a spearhead, piercing unstoppably into the heart of the demon horde, drawing overwhelming fire, easing pressure on the front lines. Meanwhile, Hua Zubing and Zhao Yun, equally fierce,
Flanked and encircled, making the demons taste the bitterness of being hunted. Zhao Zilong of Chanchan is here. Trap brothers, follow me to break free.
9 dragons coil here, impervious to all arts. This land is guarded by the dragon clan.
With me here at Sword Chi Great Wall, demons shall not pass. Absolute zero, this place is the demon's grave.
under Guchen's precise command and under the omnipresent shadow of the Great Wall's illusion. The crumbling human defense line miraculously held its ground. The golden light weakened the monster's power, while healing and boosting the defender's wounds and morale.
It's the human emperor. The human emperor is protecting us. Brothers, charge! For our homeland. For the human emperor.
Just as the global battlefield stabilized slightly, on Guchen's spiritual map, amid countless chaotic light points representing global battlefields, several extremely dazzling dark red light points were moving at astonishing speeds towards specific directions in stealth. Oh no! Their real target is the 9 cauldrons.
What's happening?
The Abyss launched an all-out attack on the surface, but secretly dispatched their most elite demon generals straight to the remaining 9 cauldrons. We must split forces to stop them immediately. All units, hold your positions. LVBU, Xiangyu, What's Yubing, Zhao Yun, Bai Qi, disengage from the current battlefield at once. Follow me to intercept the demon generals. Receiving the 9 cauldrons alert, Guchen immediately led his generals to tear through space, arriving first at the location with the strongest resonance. The Yu Cauldron site, the ancient Shaolin temple on Mount Song.
This is the millennial-old wisdom barrier. It said, one must solve all classical puzzles to enter.
Keep attacking. I refuse to believe we can't break this turtle shell. General, we've already lost 30% of our forces. The backlash is too strong.
Brute force can't shatter the wisdom barrier.
The human emperor has arrived too. What? You, the savior who rose by brute force, also understand these pedantic tricks? How dare you?
Since you doubt our wisdom, we'll show you. Guchen's mind stirred slightly, as 2 illusions slowly condensed behind him.
Beyond the mind, nothing exists. Originally, there is nothing, where could dust arise? This is the aura of Confucianism and Buddhism.
As Wang Yangming and Huineng's illusions appeared, the scriptures on the wisdom barrier began to transform mysteriously.
The great Tao is simple, why cling to names and forms? If the mind dwells on forms, it is not dwelling. If the mind is pure, all laws are clear. Impossible. These puzzles that have plagued our kind for millennia were solved so easily.
Empathy is the root of benevolence. As the human emperor, we shall treat all living beings with virtue.
To the utmost conscience. Illuminate the original mind. Awaken to one's nature and directly point to the true heart.
Look, the barrier hasn't vanished. It's shining brighter than ever.
These scholars' tricks are making me dizzy. Fighting simpler. All this scheming, a clean strike is better. A clean strike is much more satisfying.
Guard the entrance. I'll be right back. Guchen passes through the wisdom barrier and reaches the core formation deep in the ancient temple. No lavish decorations here. Just a simple stone platform. Grasp both ends. Use the middle for the people. So this is the way of balance. The Yu province cauldron senses the power of the 5 cauldrons within Guchen, and his pure Tao heart tested by wisdom. It hums joyfully. Rule the world with the kingly way. Settle the universe with balance. When Guchen reappears outside the temple, he radiates compelling kingly aura.
You actually refined the Yu province cauldron?
Now we settle our score.
This is the U province cauldron's power? So gentle, yet immense.
My power flows smoother now.
Quick, to the next location. I sense the other 9 provinces' cauldrons are under attack.
Is this the human emperor's strength?
Guchin returns, having refined the U province cauldron. The power of 6 cauldrons flows endlessly. The Great Wall's phantom in the sky grows more solid. As morale soars, grim news arrives.
Counselor, the 7th Logistics Fleet was ambushed in Hidden Valley. Wiped out. What? Only those present know the full route. Only those present know the full route. Seems we have a traitor among us. Elder Moswosi, it's too soon to conclude. Communications might have been intercepted.
No need to argue. Guchin channels the U province cauldron's power. Gentle, kingly aura envelopes all, calming the unrest. Order a top secret meeting in half an hour to discuss guarding the final 3 cauldrons. I will personally secure the Liang province cauldron in the west. What's Yubing? Reinforce Jing province. Long Lingwei, defend Yang province.
With His Majesty guarding the west. It's absolutely secure.
Humanity's survival is at stake. Keep this confidential. After the meeting, Guchun secretly channels the 6 cauldrons' power. His divine sense blankets the command center like a net.
The human emperor heads west tomorrow, a perfect chance for an ambush.
Enough.
What do you mean, Your Majesty?
Your spiritual fluctuations share the same origin as the abyss.
Since undiscovered, let's die together.
Pate-like's body rapidly expands. Rampant energy is about to erupt. Restrain.
His Majesty is already awakening. Your struggle is meaningless. Even Pate-like has been corrupted.
Your Majesty refers to?
I don't know, but we must hurry. Pate-like, the words, Your Majesty before death, hung over Guchin's heart like a dark cloud. Before they could investigate, an urgent battle report materialized directly on the command platform.
The Yanzhou cauldron seal is critical. An enemy, calling himself the Demon Lord of Destruction, has appeared. General Xiang Yu's phantom has been severely wounded.
The Demon Lord of Destruction, a Demon Lord under the Abyss ruler, has descended personally.
We must reinforce immediately. The Yanzhou cauldron cannot be lost.
We shall personally deal with this Demon Lord. Lingyue, you have command. The ancient altar housing the Yanzhou cauldron is now scorched earth. Xiang Yu's phantom was far dimmer than usual. His overlord spear stance was clearly grievously wounded.
A mere remnant soul dares block my path? The overlord stands here. You shall not pass. Then, be utterly annihilated.
Just as the destructive energy was about to strike, a golden light tore through space. Guchun's figure shielded Xiang Yu. Your opponent is us.
The human emperor. Finally, a worthy one. However, you are still just an ant.
6 cauldrons arise.
Somewhat interesting. But before absolute power, this is all futile.
The Demon Lord punched, pure law of destruction, condensing into a dark crimson torrent. Space crumbled inch by inch in its wake. Mountains and rivers suppressed the demons.
To withstand my punch, you can be proud. A pity! Once His Majesty fully awakens, you will all be mere sustenance.
As Guchun and the Demon Lord fought fiercely, several blurred black figures silently appeared, within the shadows at the battlefield's edge.
The Demon Lord of Destruction has been lured out, as expected. The human emperor's power seems to have refined further.
Boss, should we make our move?
Not yet. Let them fight until they're both weakened. Our target has always been the 9 cauldrons.
Guchun keenly sensed the presence at the edge of the battlefield. Those hidden gazes heightened his sense of danger. The Shadow Organization, they're watching from the shadows, just as I suspected. We must end this quickly.
Distracted? Thinking about those cowardly rats? Worry about yourself first, human emperor. Let this strike end your delusions.
Then let's see if your destruction is stronger. Or my protection is firmer. 6 cauldrons stabilize the realm.
Let's see how long you can last.
The battle between Guqin and the Destruction Demon Lord reached its peak. Every collision between them caused space to tremble, shockwaves tearing the earth apart. The clouds in the sky were completely dispersed by the violent energy.
Human Emperor, your power is being devoured by me.
Such strange laws of destruction.
Ha ha ha. Futile. Before my essence of destruction, all energy and matter shall return to nothingness.
A dark red ray pierced through his defenses, grazing Guqin's left shoulder. Golden blood sprayed out. Dark energy coiled around the wound, making it difficult to heal.
Guqin,
Let's help him. No! We can't even withstand the aftershocks of a battle at this level. We can't even withstand the aftershocks of this battle. See? This is the difference. On the day our Lord awakens, it will be your end.
Corrosion of destruction, the end of all things. At this critical moment, within Guqin's consciousness, the U Province Cauldron emitted a gentle light. The profound meaning of neutralization flowed through his heart. So that's it, the balance of yin and yang. Extreme adversity leads to prosperity. Using the way of neutralization to transform the power of destruction.
A dying struggle. What? This is impossible.
It's working. Your power of destruction isn't invincible.
No! What kind of power is this?
This is the way of the human emperor, the power of protection. Take my strike. 6 cauldrons unite. May the human path prosper forever.
My lord will avenge me.
The residual power of the fist imprint faded, and the sky cleared once more. Guqin stood alone in the void, breathing slightly heavily. His wounds slowly healed under the power of the 6 cauldrons.
are you alright?
Incredible. You even defeated the Demon Lord.
This is only the beginning. What the Destruction Demon Lord said before dying. My lord is probably the Abyss Sovereign. We must gather the final 3 cauldrons as soon as possible. Time is running out for us. The news of the Destruction Demon Lord's destruction spread like wildfire. It swept across the globe like a storm. The demonic tide raging on the battlefield faltered. The human alliance's morale soared. However, Guqin's face showed no sign of relief.
The Demon Lord's fall gave a brief respite from the Abyss's assault. But this was likely just the calm before the storm.
The Shadow Organization vanished after the Demon Lord's defeat. What are they plotting?
Bring it on, one by one.
The answer might be here. In the quiet room, Guqin focused entirely on refining the core fragment left by the Destruction Demon Lord. A violent will of destruction constantly assailed his consciousness, but it was firmly suppressed by the power of the 6 cauldrons. So that's it. The Abyss ruler commands more than one Demon Lord.
The remnant fragment held more than just the Abyss's aura. There was also an extremely subtle resonance, sharing an origin with Jojo, yet fundamentally different.
At that moment, the 6 cauldrons already refined within Guqin. Zhongji Yong, Su, Qing, Jing, you simultaneously hummed. They resonated intensely with that subtle fluctuation, especially the U Province Cauldron, refined not long ago. Its harmonizing nature acted like a precise filter, helping Guqin extract the most crucial clue from the chaotic fluctuations. He found the 7th cauldron, the Yin Province Cauldron.
Its movement pattern is bizarre. It completely defies conventional spatial laws.
It seems those who used the ancient forbidden breaking arts before weren't skilled enough. They didn't truly obtain the Yin Province Cauldron. Instead, they teleported somewhere outside Jojo.
It seems to exist within an independent spatial bubble, drifting between different dimensions.
Correct. And this spatial bubble is being forcibly stabilized by an external force.
It's those shadow bastards.
Using some unknown technology, they've temporarily imprisoned the spatial bubble containing the Yin Province Cauldron. They're trying to breach it.
In my long experience of navigating complex strategies, this organization's ambitions are vast. Their goal isn't to destroy Jojo, but to steal its fortune, to replace it by deceit.
Ying Zhang's words struck like thunder in Guqin's mind, recalling the Shadow Organization's unusual knowledge of the Jojo Cauldrons and their previous offer to cooperate and share the fortune. It all started to make sense. Replace Jojo? Steal humanity's fortune? What audacious ambition.
If they succeed, the consequences would be unthinkable.
We must not let their scheme succeed. Lock onto the coordinates immediately. We have to get there before they do. Enter that spatial bubble zone and refine the Yinzhou Cauldron. After locking onto the Yinzhou Cauldron's coordinates, Guqin decided to infiltrate alone. An extremely unstable spatial rift twists and flickers ahead. Beyond it lies the alternate space known as the Shadow Realm by the Shadow Organization.
Let me go with you.
We need you to hold the fort here. If I don't return in 3 days, activate the Great Wall Formation immediately. The moment Guqin passed through the rift, it felt like he had entered another world. Here, light bends and gravity comes and goes. Broken remnants of buildings float in the air, forming a bizarre and surreal scene. The spatial rules are in complete chaos. Jingzhou Cauldron. With keen insight, the wisdom of the Jingzhou Cauldron allowed him to instantly decipher the scanning pattern. At the critical moment, he sidestepped to avoid the MOZ trap, illusory yet real. With dual cover, Guqin ventured deep into the core of the Shadow Realm. The sight before him left him stunned. They actually know the dragon veins like the back of their hand. Guqin silently approached a research table. A tattered, ancient manuscript lay open on it. The manuscript clearly displayed the original text of the Tribute of You, but beside it, notes were written in an unknown script. The fortune of the 9 provinces concedes the creation of heaven and earth. This organization understands China better than the abyss. Just as Guqin was about to delve deeper, a familiar projection suddenly appeared ahead.
The arrival of the human emperor brings great honor to the Shadow Realm.
You've schemed so hard just to steal the fortune of the 9 provinces?
Steal? No, we're here to create a new order. Unfortunately, you're a step too late. The Jingzhou Cauldron will soon belong to us.
Then let's see who's faster. Guqin stopped hiding. The power of the 6 cauldrons erupted, turning him into a golden streak, charging straight toward the spatial bubble. Jingzhou Cauldron, return to your place. Just as Guqin was about to touch the spatial bubble, the entire Shadow Realm suddenly shook violently. This is spatial displacement. When the spatial fluctuation subsided, Guqin found himself transported to a hall entirely made of shadows.
We've been waiting for you, Guqin. But soon, that title will change hands.
Finally found the mastermind. A monster that feeds on resentment dares to call itself the Human Emperor?
Monster? The darkness, jealousy, and greed in human hearts. These are the truest forms of power. I, unlike you pitiful creatures bound by emotions, am far more suited to rule this world.
The Shadow Emperor raised his hand with a wave. The shadows throughout the space instantly began to boil. Is that all you've got?
Welcome to my domain. Here, I make the rules. I'll take your power. Your position, it's time for a change.
At that moment, a strange device at the center of the hall suddenly emitted a blinding light. You're draining the fortune of the Jingzhou Cauldron. Stop.
Don't rush. The real show is just beginning. Let me show you what true hero summoning looks like.
Behind the Shadow Emperor, shadow energy surged wildly, condensing into several twisted figures.
Crush everything. Destroy. Annihilate.
How dare you desecrate the hero's souls?
Desecrate? I'm creating the perfect war weapons. Attack!
Damn it. My power is suppressed here.
Trample everything ahead. Struggle all you want, the more you resist. The more you nourish my power. Once the Jingzhou Cauldron is drained, it'll be your end.
I must find the core of this domain quickly. Guqin, under the siege of the Dark Heroes, began to show fatigue, while the fortune of the Jingzhou Cauldron was still being drained relentlessly. Guqin and the Shadow Emperor clashed fiercely at the core of the Shadow Domain, shaking the entire space.
See? Your light power is only suppressed here.
Why do these dark wraiths feel so familiar? Guqin summoned the true heroes of Huaxia. The two sides engaged in a brutal battle.
It's useless. Your power here will only grow weaker.
Why is the power of the 6 cauldrons so sluggish? Just as Guqin was being pushed back, Ingzhen's voice echoed like a bell in his consciousness.
Foolish child. The path of the human emperor lies in bearing, not rejecting.
Bearing.
Light and darkness are both part of humanity, both your strength. Giving up?
No, I will embrace it all. Guqin, with the authority of the Human Emperor, forcibly absorbed the Shadow Domain's negative energy.
You're insane. You'll explode and die.
This is complete humanity, in excruciating pain. The two forces began to merge.
How is this possible? You actually...
Now, it's time to end this.
No, this is my power.
You're wrong. This is the true power of the Human Emperor.
Impossible. How can the ugliness of human hearts be controlled?
Because we understand darkness, we must protect the light even more. Guqin, wielding his newly comprehended power, threw a punch at the extraction device. Yinzhou Ding returned. The Yinzhou Ding transformed into a golden light and merged into Guqin's body.
No! My shadow realm.
The entire domain began to violently shake and collapse. Time to leave. Guchen rushed out of the domain with the Yinzhou Ding. Looking back, Guchen began refining the Yinzhou Ding, sensing the power contained within. Such overwhelming, offensive power. Just then, Guchen clearly perceived the locations of the last two dings. Finally, only the Yangzhou Ding and Liangzhou Ding remain. Meanwhile, deep within the abyss, a terrifying will was awakening at an accelerated pace. Guchen, having gathered all 7 dings, 4 through space, and returned to the Allied Forces headquarters. Now, the aura radiating from him was even more profound and vast than before, as if merging with the very mountains and rivers of all China. Passive defense? Rather than waiting for it to awaken, let's take the fight to them.
You plan to forcibly open a passage to the abyss?
Should have done this sooner. Count me in. My frost might come in handy there. Your Majesty, the human emperor, your will is the direction of humanity. The global allied forces are ready to march with you.
Without another word, Guchen spread his arms, fully channeling the power of the 7 dings. The solidified soul of the Great Wall in the sky let out a deafening dragon's roar. At the same time, the faith of billions of living beings worldwide manifested as visible golden specks of light, crossing the void to gather here. Everyone, today, it's not the abyss devouring us.
Well said. Let's slaughter our way to their lair. Sounds perfect to me. Let those demon brats witness the wrath of the Overlord. Han Dragon Riders, follow me to pierce through the enemy lines.
But as counterattacking the abyss, under the gaze of countless screens worldwide, amid the prayers of billions of living beings, Guchen took the first step, resolutely stepping into that. The abyss passage where light and darkness intertwine.
Long live the human emperor. You must return safely.
Baby, they are fighting for us.
Ancestors, bless and protect our human emperor and the bloodline of our race.
The golden light at the passage entrance dimmed slightly after the last figure disappeared, yet it stubbornly maintained its stability. Like a nail of hope driven between two worlds, securing the retreat and return path for this battle of destiny. Crossing the passage, the Allied forces entered the true abyss. Here, demonic energy is as thick as substance, corroding everything. Light twists, and the air is filled with a nauseating stench of decay.
This damn place has pitifully thin spiritual energy. Yet demonic energy seeps through every crack. My frost domain is heavily suppressed here.
Ordinary warriors probably can't last long in this place.
No matter. With a thought from Guchen, the 7 phantom cauldrons of Jiuzhou behind him shone brightly. Especially the 3 cauldrons of Jizhou, Yongzhou, and Shuzhou emitted an aura of vast and heavy bearing, weaving into a massive golden halo, enveloping the entire Allied forces.
The pressure is gone. Long live His Majesty the human emperor.
But the abyss counterattacked immediately. In the darkness, countless crimson eyes lit up, accompanied by ear-piercing screeches. A tide of demons surged from all directions, launching a frenzied assault.
Perfect timing. Just what I needed to stretch my limbs. Mere cannon fodder dare block our way. Kill them. Maintain formation and carve through them.
Not enough. Activate Yinzhou Cauldron's War Blessing. The Phantom of Yinzhou Cauldron, master of conquest and warfare, suddenly blazed, emitting razor-sharp crimson gold light that rippled across every allied warrior on the battlefield.
Such power. Feels like I could split mountains. Our attack power increased by several folds. This cauldron's power in battle is nothing short of divine assistance.
With Yinzhou Cauldron's enhancement, the Allied forces' combat power soared, pushing through the demons' frenzied resistance. Trampling over countless demon corpses, they advanced steadily toward the darker, more oppressive core region of the abyss.
Look there. That doesn't belong to any known civilization. And over there, Looks like wreckage of some technological construct.
Are these remnants of other worlds devoured by the abyss?
See that? This is the fate of failure. We must never let our world become another pile of bones in this graveyard.
Kill! For our homeland. For humanity.
With unwavering resolve, the Allied forces became like a red-hot blade, slicing through the abyss' dark fat, driving toward its heart. March forward fearlessly. Under Guchan's leadership, the Allied forces advanced arduously through the bloody abyss. As they gradually approached the core region, Guchan suddenly halted, his eyes flashing with disbelief. This feeling, the Liangzhou Ding, how could it be here?
The Liangzhou Ding, shouldn't it be?
Sealed here? The Abyss Lord wants to use our 9 provinces Ding to corrode and reverse the fortune of Huaxia.
What's going on? I just saw my father scolding me. Something is affecting our minds. I heard my daughter crying. No, that's an illusion.
In the illusionary maze, invisible inner demons began eroding everyone's will. To break this deceit and change, one must embrace the supreme freedom. Elder Zhangzi, we need your help.
Those who drink in dreams weep at dawn, those who weep in dreams hunt at dawn. While dreaming, one does not know it is a dream.
As he spoke, countless faintly glowing butterflies fluttered from his sleeves, merging into the illusionary maze.
You are not a fish. How do you know the fish's joy?
These words carried the true essence of supreme freedom. Like a spring breeze melting frost, all the approaching inner demons froze midair, their faces blank before dissipating like smoke, never to reform. Liangzhou Ding, now is the time to return. What are you waiting for? The 8th Ding has returned to its place. Guchan's aura surged once more, and the phantom images of the 9 provinces Dings appeared together, their resonant light shining brighter than ever before.
The light even dispelled the darkness of the abyss.
Incredible, old Gu. You're like a real sun now. Is this the power of 8 Dings united?
Yet, at this pinnacle of radiance, a terrifying will seem disturbed by the light, sending shivers through all. The resonant light of the 8 Dings was like a sword piercing the heart of darkness, deeply wounding the ruler of this realm. The entire abyss plane trembled violently, emitting a groan of unbearable weight.
What's happening? The demonic energy is gathering there. Something is emerging.
It's awake. It's been roused.
Finally, all the darkness and demonic energy coalesced into an indescribably colossal figure, a manifestation of all negative concepts intertwined. Its mere existence caused space to collapse and reform endlessly.
No! Don't look at me!
Just the gaze of the Dominator, filled with ultimate malice and pressure, was almost enough to freeze and shatter the souls of the Allied forces.
Ant, you have grown, but you will still die.
You're the one who will die. This world is not yours to rule. Guchan focused his will, and the 8 cauldrons materialized, bathed in their radiance. His figure stood in stark opposition to the colossal Dark Dominator. The boundary between light and dark twisted and clashed violently between them. Heroes of Huaxia, fight with me.
A battle of this level, we can barely even watch.
Old Gu, hold on.
Guchan pushed his power to the absolute limit. The power of the 8 cauldrons and a legacy of Huaxia civilization empowered him. He wielded the ultimate techniques of legendary generals with flawless mastery. He fought the abyssal dominator to a standstill, seemingly evenly matched for a time.
Struggle. Futile. Be assimilated into the abyss.
The abyssal dominator's power seemed limitless, representing the negative accumulation of an entire plane. As time passed, though Guchan's fighting spirit blazed and the cauldrons still shone, under the assault of the seemingly endless tide of darkness, the area illuminated by his light began to shrink. His attacks lost their initial sharpness.
Guchan.
Your civilization, your destiny, will become my sustenance.
The tide of battle began to turn. Against Guchen, under the Dominator's relentless assault, Guchen was forced back step by step. The cauldron's light dimmed, the Allies' morale plummeted at this critical moment. A majestic, steady voice, like a great bell, resounded through Guchen's nearly depleted mind.
Foolish child. The 8 are strong, but incomplete. Only when the 9 become 1. Can they stabilize heaven and earth?
The 9th cauldron, the Yangzhou cauldron.
It seems far away, yet it's right before your eyes. It has always been within you, the human emperor origin you carried across time. The foundation for awakening the soul of Huaxia.
Enlightenment dawned on Guchen, deep within his soul. A point of warmth, smooth as jade, a verdant light brimming with infinite vitality and hope, drifted quietly. Its aura was identical to the Yangzhou cauldron. It had always been there like a heart, providing his initial power, yet he had ignored its origin. The human emperor, so that's it. The cauldron is me, the power of the 9 provinces. Today, it shall all return to me.
A death throw.
The 9 provinces unify. The human emperor descends. The power of the 9 cauldrons. An indescribable radiant light emerged from every pore of Guchen's body. When the light faded, Guchen hovered in the void. He was still that young man. No longer surrounded by the shadow of a cauldron, for he himself had become the embodiment of the cauldron, the flawless human emperor.
No. Impossible. Complete. Human emperor. Legacy.
The complete human emperor has descended. Though Guchen no longer radiated dazzling brilliance, he exuded a majestic power that nurtured all things and reshaped order. His mere presence made the surrounding chaotic abyssal energy become docile, and the disordered laws began to realign. This place shall have life. As he spoke, the human emperor's power of creation and order flowed from his fingertips.
Creation. He is creating life.
Holy moly, this is the creator.
Guchen's gaze then turned further away, to those wandering in the darkness. Many still retaining human silhouettes. A flicker of compassion crossed his eyes. Lost brethren, it's time to wake up. A warm ripple centered around Guchen, spread outward like water waves, gently sweeping over those ferocious, demonic creatures.
WH, where am I? Didn't I already? We're saved. It's His Majesty the Human Emperor.
The Abyss Lord's massive form, composed of negative concepts, began to evaporate and dissipate before this human emperor's power, filled with vitality and hope.
No! My destruction, my eternity. How dare light taint them?
The Abyss Lord frantically contracted itself, and all remaining power of the entire Abyss condensed into an extremely restrained, pitch-black sphere that devoured all light, containing the concept of ultimate annihilation, and hurled it violently at Guchen. This was its all-or-nothing strike, intending to perish together with the human emperor. Darkness shall fade, but hope endures in human hearts. All of this, from ignorance to enlightenment, from primitive to glorious. Every bit of wisdom from Earth's human civilization, emotions, and spiritual crystallization. They converged into a warm, steadfast, all-encompassing light of civilization. This light originates from human hearts, passed down through generations, never fading.
This is what we've been protecting all along.
So, our own power is this beautiful. So warm, it feels like coming home.
The light continued to spread, reaching into the darkest and most filthy corners of the abyss, illuminating every soul once shrouded in despair.
No! What is this power? Why can't comprehend? Cannot devour.
with the complete annihilation of the Abyss Lord. The oppressive and malevolent aura that had permeated the entire Abyss plane for eons dissipated rapidly like a receding tide. Darkness has passed, light endures. With the Abyss Lord's utter destruction, the demonic energy and corruption spread across countless worlds lost their source, beginning to fade swiftly like an ebbing tide. In the name of this realm, laws are restored, mountains and rivers stand eternal. Under his vast power, the shattered reality was swiftly repaired, the turbulent earth veins calmed. Even nature, unbalanced by war, began to recover rapidly. Thereafter, Guchin neither established a dynasty nor sought dominance, but collaborated with the rebuilt Global Council to integrate advanced cultivation principles with technology, aiding civilization's rapid reconstruction from ruins. A more united and efficient order was established. Meanwhile, he waved his hand, opening several stable interstellar portals radiating friendly energy.
Following the guidance of His Majesty the Human Emperor, we've established formal relations with constellation of the Constellation and other advanced friendly civilizations.
Finally, Guchin arrived at the central axis of Huaxia. With a wave, 9 ancient cauldrons flew from his body, transforming into 9 solemn and majestic steels, merging with the land to eternally safeguard Huaxia's fortune.
The duty of protection, the Long family vows unwaveringly.
Lads, hone your skills to protect what you cherish. Power should be used to create a better world.
Former companions have grown into indispensable pillars of a new era. Years later, the world entered an era of peace and prosperity. At dawn, on Mount Tai's summit, clouds churned as the sun rose.
Everything settled into tranquility.
A majestic yet gratified phantom slowly coalesced beside Guchin. None other than Emperor Ingzheng.
Conquering the 6 states merely laid a foundation for one era. Now, with civilization's flame unextinguished, future generations will surpass us.
Thank you for your past guidance, Your Majesty. Guchin felt the boundless human emperor's power within, linked to the 9 steels, and the world's tranquil, hopeful prayers. Your Majesty's campaign unified the 6 states, standardized script and tracks, laying a foundation for millennia. The journey ahead is past. The path is clear. My journey is to protect this land that gave me life, the people who live upon it, and all that nurtured me. But the human emperor's journey may have just begun.